Hello and welcome to Jewelry Projects. Today we will be attaching a clasp to a necklace. As you can see over here, I attached it while I was putting it on the soft flex, but over here I forgot. So what we're going to need is a piece of silver wire and a single bead. What you do is you take your round nose pliers, you make your little loop, leaving about an inch or so in the loop. Remember, you need to turn your pliers and you have your loop. So at this point, before you turn it around, you need to add the piece that you want to it. So I just slip it on like this. It's a little tight, so I just open up the loop a little bit, slip it on, take my bent nose pliers so I can keep my fingers out of the way, and squeeze the loop back together, hold it like that, and then twist this around. Just like you would a normal classic wire wrap. So that goes around about 3 times. Get it nice and snug in there. If you measured out a little bit too long of a piece, then that's fine. You can always just cut it off. Now, what I like to do here, now your piece is attached, what I like to take a bead and put it right on. What this will do is it gives you a little bit of length, but if your little tails aren't tucked in all the way, then the bead will hold this part away from the skin so it doesn't scratch. So now you want to hold the bead all the way down, this right at the bead, and again fold over, turn your pliers, fold it back, turn your pliers, and then once again pull it around. But before you start spinning it around, remember you got to add something onto it. So open it up a little bit. As you can see, it's not flat. Oh, it's jumping around on me. It's not flat, so you have that extra room to maneuver in there. So then we want to add the other part of our necklace. Take the pliers again. What I'm doing here is I'm just making sure that everything's sitting where it needs to be sitting. Squeezing my loop together, holding it in place, taking my other pliers, wrapping it around. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of leaning in this direction over here, and that's so that my wire wrap will be nice and tight up against the previous wrap, so I don't have any extra space there. So now I have this long tail. I'm going to take my flush cutters, snippers, whatever you want to call them, put them as close as possible without cutting anything that I don't want to cut off. And again, with the safety finger, I'm putting my finger here so that that doesn't go flying. Now I have a little tiny tail that I use my little needle nose pliers to just squeeze it in. And now the necklace is complete. Now if you want to see that again, I'm going to be making a pair of briolette earrings. Be adding these tiger eye briolettes to a hoop. which I will then add to hooks. So I take my longer wire here, it's already all measured out, put it in, pull it together, make sure it's even on both sides. I can use my finger to stick it in there, push it down. Take my pliers, make sure that this is really pushed down, stays put. Take my pliers, pull that around, pull that up. There's a more detailed explanation in the briolette wrap videos. Here, I want to make a loop, turn the pliers, and then I'm looping back. Here, I need to think about which side of this I want to put it on, because this is coming around clockwise, and so I want this to go around counterclockwise, so it's going to go behind it. Turn my pliers again, making my loop. Now this, before I finish this loop here, I want to open that up, thread my circle in, or whatever you have. Now I'm holding everything together. And start with the wire wrap again.